said something.
You've done enough. Don't look about you.
They're all watching you.
Don't you look up. Why don't you look up?
What time did you leave?
Did you stay there?
Stop.
मुझे रायता खोलो। ये बेटा डालो।
ये खुराक के मालवे का मदा।
मुझे तो बिल्कुल ठीक लग रहा है। आपने अपनी दवा खाई है? कभी नमक तो कभी मसाला, रोज कोई नई चीज। मैं सारे काम करूँगी इधर के। किसी ने चूल्हा चेक किया? कसम से मेरे अलावा कोई काम नहीं करता इधर। सलार, तुमने चूल्हा बंद किया था?
What?
तुम्हें याद है जब अम्मी ने इसको बोला था पहली बार चाय बनाने के लिए, अंदर मिल्क के बॉइलिंग एंड बॉइलिंग, और ये फिर भूल गया था।
ओ हाँ, अम्मी को भाग कर जाकर चूल्हा बंद करना पड़ा था।
और फिर कहा था ही टर्न्ड इट ऑफ।
सलार, तुम फिर भूल गए हो?
नहीं, याद नहीं है जो उसने अब्बू की शर्ट इस्त्री करने की कोशिश की थी?
ओ हाँ, फिर इसने इस्त्री खुली छोड़ दी थी, और फिर अब्बू की शर्ट में इतना बड़ा सुराख।
यार, कह तो रहा था कि बंद किया है। तुम फिर भूल गए हो? मैंने तुम्हें कहा था ना ऑफ कर दो सलार, तुम फिर भूल गए हो।
No, I didn't forget. I did turn it off. I turned it off. Stop! Someone will get hurt.
He was always the worst in the kitchen.
हाँ, अम्मी सब डबल चेक करती थी।
हाँ, चूल्हे, दरवाजे और स्विच।
तुम्हें इतना बुरा लगता था जब अम्मी हर चीज़ के लिए तुम्हारे पीछे पीछे जाती थी।
Except this time.
I turned it off. I turned it off.
बचपन में भी तुम्हारी यही आदत थी। बचपन में भी मैं तुम्हारे पीछे भागती थी।
सिर्फ realism आदि कोर के. You think that makes you man enough? He would always talk about being the head of this house. He was never strong enough. Us de to ugura. Head of a house that has emptied itself out. We're all here. Listen to me. Stop. I said stop.
Salar, can you tell me what happened at the dinner? You mentioned your family was there.
Yes, they were there.
Were there any unusual sensory experiences? Maybe things that were said that only you could hear? Sounds, voices, conversation?
There's always noise.
What kind of noise?
People talking.
To you or about you?
Both.
And during the dinner, did the voices continue?
They got louder.
What were they saying, Salar?
That it doesn't matter.
It does matter, Salar. Tell me what you remember.
I don't remember anything.
Salar, the report indicates that the stove was left on overnight. There was a buildup of gas in the kitchen, and by morning the concentration had reached an explosive threshold. There wasn't enough time for your family to evacuate.
No. They were sitting with me. They were right there.
Salar,
They were eating, talking. My father was complaining about the salt in the food. My mother?
Salar, you've been reporting persistent auditory hallucinations. Sounds and voices that are externalized, distinct, and often accusatory in nature. You're also describing visual hallucinations, fully formed interactive figures that you perceive as real. On top of that, there are signs of disorganized thought patterns and impaired reality listing. Putting this all together, this falls under the DSM-5 diagnostic criteria for schizophrenia.
But they were just there.
I understand your perception of them feels real.
You don't understand!
Your mind is trying to process something it hasn't completely resolved. There's a significant element of survivor's guilt in your hallucination, Salar.
He kept asking me the same question. Why do I still hear them?
It's because for you, they haven't fully left.
I turned it off.
We've already upped the titration of your dose for chlorpromazine and risperidone from 50 milligrams. And because of the lack of therapeutic response, the next step for you has to be inpatient admission for stabilization.
I turned it off! I turned it off.
I grieve a death that has long passed. It takes the shape of a boy I once knew. Reimagine him forgetful. He sits at our table and he eats from our plates. If this is mourning, then it is strange. They tell us grief ends in stages, yet this first bite has been a mouthful. It eats alive my final prayer before it descends my mouth to meet him. It eats alive my intention too soon. Somewhere in the bardo there was always room for one more. It is not his fault the earth and him learned to love him more. The absence at the table was always quantified with conversation. At least now he has a memory to keep him company. My days were numbered, yet the funeral never ends. The funeral never ends.
I understand that your perception.
You don't understand!
Oh my god, we need to redo that.
This was so good! This was so good! सिर्फ दाएं उस वे जमा को one more time.